Welcome everyone. As we were doing quadratic equations, one thing I want to tell that 10b is reduced from your syllabus, so you have to do 10c only, as we have already discussed 1 to 10 questions in our last video. Here I am telling you some questions starting from question number 11. As in question number 11 it was given, if the sum of the roots of the equation x square minus px plus q is equal to 0, bm times their difference, prove that p square into m square minus 1 is equal to 4m square cube. They have given if the sum of the roots of the equation bm times their difference. Sum of the roots of the equation bm times the roots of the difference of the roots of the equation. So as the equation was given x square minus px plus q equal to 0, first of all we will discuss about sum of the roots. As alpha plus beta is always minus b upon a, when we are comparing it with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So minus b, that means it will be minus p, it will be p upon 1. So sum of the roots is p upon 1. Product of the roots is always c upon a. C is q, a is 1. So product of the roots will be q. Then as they have given that sum of the roots is equal to m times the difference of the roots. So first of all, sum we already have, we have to find out alpha minus beta because they are asking for the difference also. So I have applied the simple identity, alpha minus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. As this one I am finding, alpha plus beta was already there, it was p, so it will be p square minus 4q. Alpha minus beta will be square root of p square minus 4q. Now we are applying the condition, as they said that sum of the roots was p is equal to m times the difference of the roots, and the difference here we got under root p square minus 4q. So they are asking to prove this one. What we did, we squared both sides, squaring both sides, so it will be p square m square, here under root will be removed, so it will be 4 square minus p square minus 4q. As we have to find out this one, so what we will do, m square p square, and we can take this p square to that side and this m square 4q to left hand side. So we can take p square common out of that, then it will be m square minus 1 is equal to 4m square q. So this is what they asked to prove. Here I am telling question number 13. In question number 13, a quadratic equation is given. They are saying find the value of a for which one root of the quadratic equation, this one, is twice as large as the other root. That means they have given us the condition that one root of the given quadratic equation is twice the other root. We have taken alpha and beta are the two roots of the given quadratic equation. If we will compare it with ax square plus bx plus c, then it is a coefficient of x square, it is b coefficient of x, and this is the constant c. As we know, then when we are finding the sum of the roots, then it is minus b upon a, that means the coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. So it will be minus b upon a. We know that the product of the roots is always c upon a, that means the constant term upon the coefficient of x square. So it's c upon a. And another thing, this one was given that one root is twice the other root. So first what I have done, this from equation number 1, I have kept the value of alpha from here. So it is 2 beta plus beta, it will be 3 beta. So 3 beta is equal to this one. So beta will be minus 3a minus 1 upon 3 into a square minus 5a plus 3. Once again I am telling alpha was 2 beta. So here in place of alpha I have put 2 beta. So together it will be 3 beta. So I will get the value of beta. Then what I did, as I know that alpha is equal to twice of beta, then I have got a second root beta. So what will be alpha? Twice of this. It was given alpha is equal to twice of beta. So here I have written alpha is equal to twice of the same root b. Then here I am using this one as alpha into, because I have got both values, beta also I got, alpha also I got. So alpha into beta was 2 upon a square minus 5a plus 3. So here I have used the value of alpha into beta. alpha into beta, both I have used, both multiplied, and I have written it here. That is equal to 2 upon a square minus 5a plus 3. Then I cancel 2 by 2, and one of the power of this is cancelled by this. Then this one will be changed in a quadratic equation, and you will get the value of a after solving quadratic equation. You will get a is equal to 2 upon 3. So this way you can do these type of questions. Here I have done question number 15 for you. In equation was given, a quadratic equation was given, x square plus x minus 7 equal to 0. But they are asking that for the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square. When they are asking the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha square plus beta square, then actually what will be the equation? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. So x square minus, since now the roots for the new quadratic equation, the roots are alpha square plus beta, alpha square and beta square. So here I will write the sum alpha square plus beta square and the product of the roots equal to 0. Then that means we have to find out the value of alpha square plus beta square and alpha square and beta square. So as the quadratic equation was given x square plus x minus 7 equal to 0. So if I will find out the sum of the roots, that is always minus b upon a. Minus b, that means minus 1 upon a. Product is c upon a, that means minus 7 upon 1, it will be minus 7. These are the two ways. Now if as I know alpha plus beta whole square is always alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. So here I have kept the value of alpha plus beta, that was minus 1, so it will be 1. I want to get the value of alpha square plus beta square from this. So this 2 alpha beta I have taken to right hand side. Since alpha and beta was, the product of alpha beta was minus 7. So it will be 1 plus 14, that is 15. So from this equation I have got the value of alpha square plus beta square, that was 15. That value I have put here. And alpha beta was already minus 7 with us. So we can make it alpha beta square minus 7 square. So here is the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square. Here I have done question number 18 for you, so please pay attention. As the quadratic equation was given 2x square minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. They are asking the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha upon 2 beta plus 3 and beta upon 2 alpha plus 3. The roots are alpha upon 2 beta plus 3 and beta upon 2 alpha plus 3. So the point is, for making that quadratic equation we need to find out the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. So first of all I have found the sum. Sum will be the sum of these two roots. So I have solved and I have got it in the way twice of alpha square plus beta square after taking LCM, and it is thrice of alpha plus beta, 4 alpha plus beta plus 6 into alpha plus beta plus 9. That means for that I need to find out alpha square plus beta square, rest of the values we already have. So as it was alpha plus beta 3 upon 2, if I want to find out alpha square plus beta square, then direct identity I can apply. It will be alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So alpha plus beta was 3 upon 2, so it will be 9 upon 4 minus 2 into alpha beta, that means 2 into 1 upon 2. So it will be 1, 9 upon 4 minus 1 will be 5 upon 4. So since they are asking the quadratic equation whose roots are these two, so first of all I am finding the sum of the roots. So I have solved it and got it into the way of alpha and beta. Then I have kept all that values and I got it 14 upon 40, that means 7 upon 20, which is the sum of the roots. Then same thing we have to find out the product of the roots also, that means alpha beta upon 2 beta plus 3 into 2 alpha plus 3. When we will solve the denominator, here you can see the same denominator we may be getting 4 into alpha beta. Alpha beta was 1 upon 2, 6 into alpha plus beta, that was 3 upon 2 plus 9. So we can solve the denominator and we will get the value 1 upon 40. So here our quadratic equation will be x square minus sum of the new roots plus product of the new roots. So we can take LCM and that 40 will be the LCM, that will go to 0 and will be 0, and we will have this quadratic equation. Now I request everyone to solve this complete exercise and can ask the doubts. Thank you very much.